I want to share with you the two biggest issues that hold high achievers back from unlocking their full potential and happiness. Okay. And so today I'm going to talk about something a little bit different than maybe, what I have in the past. But to me, I'm going straight to the root cause and I'm going straight to it and keeping it a little bit ultra real with all of y'all so that I can share this gem with you and this truth bomb with you. Okay. I imagine if you are a high achiever, if you are somebody that is really trying to chase career goals, achievements, you've always been one to want the best for yourself. You're always trying to think about how you can make yourself better, and you're always thinking about how you can improve and, become the best version of yourself. But there are a couple things that always get in the way, and they actually hold you back from unlocking your true potential. And a lot of us don't actually end up truly unlocking our full potential because there are two issues that people usually do not want to face head on or unpack. And those are, I will go straight to it, your mommy issues and your daddy issues. All right. So these are the two biggest issues that hold all of us high achievers, overachievers back from actually unlocking our true potential and real deep meaningful happiness, right? That comes from fulfillment, relationships, being the best version of ourselves, and so forth. So let me break this down just a little bit more before you tune me out and you're just like, man, whatever, fuck this shit. Look, it's a real thing. Okay. First of all, before I say anything else, I just want to start by saying, like, we all have mommy issues and daddy issues. We all have them, no matter how we were brought up, no matter what our experiences were growing up. It's natural, it's normal, and it is nothing to be ashamed of. However, I feel like there's a lot of stigma and taboo around, we think of it as like this shameful thing, like, oh my gosh, she's got mommy issues, she's got daddy issues. It's like, bitch, we all got mommy issues, we all got daddy issues. And the sooner we just normalize that shit and just talk about it like facts, it becomes less of a thing, and we can now get this shit out of the way and actually access our potential. And I think as a Asian American child of immigrant parents, I think a lot of other Asian Americans, I think a lot of other children of immigrants and children of immigrant parents can relate to this, where we have been taught that, family is everything, that we shouldn't abandon, that we shouldn't talk bad about our family, that we always have to save face, or that we shouldn't disrespect our parents or whatever. And look, here's the thing. We all got mommy and daddy issues. Nobody is perfect. Your parents, even if they were mean and abusive or whatever, like, they're human. They were doing their best with what they had, and they were doing what they could. Okay. Exploring your mommy issues and exploring your daddy issues. And I say that in air quotes, by the way. Okay. Exploring your relationship, your history with the way that you were brought up with your mom and your dad. It's just simply a gateway to discovering your own shadows, removing the demons that hold you down. It's actually giving yourself an opportunity to heal repressed feelings, to heal repressed pain, so that you can ultimately unlock your power, so that you can unblock yourself from whatever it is that's holding you back. And exploring those things is not a disrespect to your parents, okay? When I started exploring my daddy issues and my mommy issues, it didn't make me hate them more. It's actually the reason why I accept them more. It's the reason why I love them more. It's the reason why I can actually tolerate my crazy ass dad, right? It's actually the reason why I can zoom out and see them for who they are, as human beings that were doing what they could with what they knew. And once I remove that baggage and I remove those issues and those chips on my shoulders, once I get rid of all that, now I can actually set myself free and access my full potential. And a lot of us don't realize how much of our mommy issues and daddy issues are actually getting in the way of us accessing our full potential. So I want to just break that down a little bit further, okay? Whether your parents were perfect, whether you had a great upbringing with them, whether they never were mean to you, or even if they whooped your ass every day, okay? We all have stuff around our parents, and it can get triggered by all kinds of ways, from little T's to big T's, right? Little traumas, big traumas, it doesn't matter. And we accumulate these baggages over time throughout our lifetime. And it can come in the smallest and biggest ways, right? It can come from neglect. It can come from abuse. It can come from rejection. It can come from nitpicking. It could be just like a side comment that your mom made when you were 5 that she didn't think anything of, but it ended up like affecting you for the rest of your fucking life, right? And it gets in the way of your potential. It could be abandonment, big or small. It could be emotional abandonment. It could be a lack of nurturing or warmth. Anybody got tiger moms up in here? Anybody got like stone cold stoic parents? I know my Asian Americans feel me on this, right? Whether you had overbearing parents with high standards and high expectations, all of that creates issues, right? Mommy issues, daddy issues, and it manifests over time. It manifests over time into things like you being ridiculously hard on yourself. It manifests into things like codependency, people pleasing, perfectionism, overthinking. It then manifests into you not trusting yourself, not being able to have, meaningful relationships. You put walls up, you close yourself off. These are all the things that hold you back from accessing your full potential and being truly free, authentically happy and alive and in your whole full glory. So until we actually unpack this stuff, until we actually look at our mommy issues or daddy issues, until we go back and heal the past and look back at some of these things that may be shaping our thoughts, shaping our behaviors, influencing the way that we show up today, there will always be something that's holding us back. Okay. And so while this may seem kind of intense or like really serious, or maybe it seems really cliche, like it's true. And it's really not that scary. It is work, obviously, but it's really not that scary and it's really not a thing. And the sooner you allow yourself to do this healing work, and as soon as you allow yourself to address this stuff and unpack this stuff, the sooner you're actually able to remove whatever obstacles there are that are getting in the way of you accessing all of your magic. All right. And this is the reason why so many of my clients get such epic results in a small amount of time, whether it's raises, promotions, losing weight, whether it's finding their dream partner or their dream job. It's because they're working on these issues. This is the stuff that I don't always talk about on the internet. It's not the stuff that I necessarily write about all the time because I don't want to be all serious, in my content, but this is really a lot of what we're doing inside of my programs. And this is why they're able to set themselves free and come into all this power. They're basically clearing the energetic baggage that's holding them back. So I know that's, maybe a little bit more woo, a little bit more, deep, whatever, intense, but that is a huge thing. That's a real thing. And these are the issues that are holding you back. So if this resonates with you, consider that. Just put that on your radar. It's just some food for thought. If you don't know where to go with that, or how to take the next step with that, sure, yeah, you could go to therapy. There's a lot of things that you can do, right? You can go to therapy, you can start to talk to your therapist about it and start to unpack some of your stories and start to get a better understanding. What we do inside of my programs is we look at everything holistically. We look at our mommy issues and our daddy issues, but I'm also teaching you how to take care of yourself. I'm also teaching you how to communicate. I'm also teaching you how to break generational patterns and cycles and learn how to actually actively manifest your life with intention. We're doing all of those things at once. If that's something that you feel like you need some guidance around and you're ready to take some real action steps to actually remove some of these issues so that you can set yourself free and unlock your full potential, holler at me, shoot me a comment down here below or send me a DM and tell me that you watched this video and just start a conversation with me. I can send you a free training. I can send you some information so that you can learn a little bit more. So, if you know that you are not fully peaking, if you know that you are not truly, truly, truly your best self, and that you have so much more that you need to unlock, consider this, okay? Consider you doing this healing work. Consider addressing your mommy issues and your daddy issues, and consider starting to look under the hood and address some of these things so that you can step into the best version of yourself. I hope that's helpful. Holla at your girl. I'm always here for you, ready to chat anytime you're ready. All right, y'all. Peace.